since natural disasters occur more frequently these days. It's wise to take the Amish's lead and learn how to protect your family during a sudden change. Here are 20 foods from the Amish stockpile that never go bad, so you can be ready and at peace no matter what happens. The Amish, living simply without modern technology, have been preparing for difficult times for centuries. Because pickling prolongs the shelf life of fresh vegetables by years and maintains their nutritious content, we begin with pickled vegetables at number 20. For centuries, pickled vegetables have been a mainstay in Amish communities, where families use traditional pickling techniques to preserve their garden harvests during the long winter months. Pickling preserves the texture and nutrients of vegetables, like carrots, cucumbers, beets, and salt. This technique preserves micronutrients like vitamin C and even introduces probiotics when vegetables spontaneously ferment. What is the ideal amount to store? Pickled vegetables can be found in most grocery stores in pre-made varieties, or you can make your own at home with fresh produce vinegar and canning jars for a longer shelf life. Fermenting your sauerkraut or kimchi not only preserves vegetables, but also improves their nutritional profile with beneficial bacteria. A family of 4 should try to stockpile at least 12 to 24 quart-sized jars of pickled vegetables. This amount should last from one growing season to the next if you're relying on them for daily use. Moving on to number 19, jerky offers a concentrated protein source that when stored correctly can keep for years. The Amish continue to use traditional methods to manufacture jerky from beef, venison, or turkey by smoking or air drying it, as jerky has been a survival staple for ages. Jerky provides a portable, high-energy diet that is convenient to store and meats that can be kept for months or even years without refrigeration. Protein is vital in any survival scenario. Research indicates that you can buy jerky from grocery stores or, better yet, make your own by drying lean cuts of meat with little seasoning to preserve its nutritional value. Meats that are vacuum sealed can last 1 to 2 years, and occasionally longer, if kept in a cool, dark place. A family of 4 should aim to keep at least 10 to 15 pounds of jerky on hand. This amount can be rationed over a year if eaten sparingly. Other options include dried fish or smoked salmon, both of which offer sustained protein. Not only is sauerkraut a great food for number 18, but it's also full of probiotics that help with digestion and immune system function. Fermenting cabbage into sauerkraut has long been a popular preservation technique, particularly among the Amish, who depend on it to last through harsh winters. The fermentation process prolongs the shelf life of cabbage while also adding health benefits like probiotics, which aid in digestion and improve gut health. Research indicates that fermented foods and probiotics may strengthen the immune system and help a family of 4 deal with stressful situations and digestive problems. It should last you through the winter or until you can cultivate fresh veggies again if you make 6 to 12 quarts of sauerkraut. Although store-bought sauerkraut is commonly found in supermarkets, creating your own is an easy and affordable substitute. For those who like a distinct flavor, all you need is cabbage, salt, and time for fermentation. An alternative that is hot and has comparable health advantages is fermented kimchi. Vegetables that have been dried are lightweight. The 17th item is small and ideal for long-term storage. As part of their self-sufficient existence, the Amish frequently dry their veggies. This preserves the nutritional value while eliminating moisture, which is the main cause of spoiling. Store dried carrots, onions, and peppers in airtight containers, especially in mylar bags with oxygen absorbers, and they will keep for at least 10 years. Dehydrated veggies are perfect for emergency storage since they are small and light. A household of 4 should try to keep at least 15 to 20 pounds of several types of dehydrated vegetables on hand. Outdoor supply businesses and internet merchants that specialize in emergency preparedness can sell packed dehydrated vegetables. Alternatively, you may manufacture your own at home with a food dehydrator or, for more variation, by drying veggies in a low-temperature oven. Take into account dehydrating fruits that also enhance energy, such as apples and bananas. Natural sugars. We have spices at number 16 because they are important for maintaining the enjoyment of meals and prolonging their shelf life. However, If you believe that spices are necessary, wait until you see number 15, which is brimming with natural sweetness that will last for years. The Amish, who are renowned for their straightforward yet delectable cooking, add a range of spices to even the most basic dishes. Turmeric, black pepper, and cinnamon not only provide flavor, but also have health advantages. Turmeric is highly acclaimed for its immune-boosting effects, while cinnamon is known for its anti-inflammatory qualities. According to the study, spices can be kept for an extended time without losing their efficacy when kept in sealed containers. Basic spices like salt, pepper, and herbs are easily found at any grocery store, and for those who would rather have more control over their ingredients, a sufficient stockpile would include at least 2 to 3 pounds for a family of 4. This would ensure that even during difficult times, your meals won't become bland. It is possible to grow and dry your herbs. Basil. It's simple to cultivate thyme and oregano at home and store them for later use. The ideal option for number 15 is dried fruit, since it provides a wholesome, sweet treat that lasts far longer than fresh fruit. To preserve their fruit, the Amish frequently dry it themselves. The season's harvest dried fruits, such as dates, apricots, and raisins, can be kept for years in airtight containers and keep most of their vitamins and minerals, especially vitamin C and fiber. Most grocery stores carry dried fruit, or you can make your own with an oven or food dehydrator. Dried fruit is a valuable source of natural sugars that give you a quick energy boost and are essential in survival situations. A family of 4 should try to stockpile at least 10 to 15 pounds of dried fruit. Freeze-dried berries are an alternative to conventional dried fruits that can survive even longer because of their incredibly low moisture content. Pasta may appear straightforward, but its extended shelf life and adaptability make it a pantry essential, which is why it ranks number 14. With its low moisture content, dried pasta resists spoiling and may be stored in bulk in airtight containers or mylar bags with oxygen absorbers. The Amish have long relied on simple grains and pasta as a staple food, and dried pasta is an essential survival food that can last for years when stored properly. Research indicates that dried pasta can survive for 8 to 10 years, making it a versatile and easy-to-make base for a variety of meals for a family of 4. It is advised to keep at least 50 pounds of pasta to guarantee that you have a long-lasting and adaptable meal base. Pasta is easily found at any supermarket and may be purchased in large quantities at a reasonable price. Rice noodles and gluten-free pasta substitutes produced from lentils or chickpeas, which provide extra protein, are also viable options. Raw milk. This is where number 13 comes in. Powdered milk can last for years even if it may degrade quickly. For the Amish, in particular, powdered milk has long been a necessary survival food when fresh milk isn't accessible. Even if refrigeration is not an option, powdered milk can be reconstituted with water to provide a source of protein, calcium, and vitamin D. According to studies, powdered milk can last for 20 years in a dry, cool environment without losing much of its nutritional value. It's a versatile ingredient that can be used in baking, cooking, and even as a direct replacement for fresh milk for a family of 4. It's advised to keep at least 10 to 15 pounds of powdered milk on hand to last through long-term emergencies. If powdered milk isn't available, think about storing shelf-stable ultra-temperature milk as a backup. But powdered milk provides a more compact and long-lasting solution. You may get it in bulk from supermarkets, internet merchants, or even bulk food outlets. Although they may not seem very fascinating, canned veggies rank number 12 because they provide a dependable, long-lasting source of nourishment. When fresh food isn't available, Amish homes have been using canned veggies for decades as a dependable way to preserve the harvest year-round. They may also seal in critical elements like fiber and vitamins A and C. According to studies published in critical reviews in Food Science and Nutrition, canned vegetables that are kept in a cool, dark location retain a large portion of their nutritious content even after prolonged storage. A family of 4 should aim to store 100 to 150 cans of mixed vegetables, such as peas, corn, carrots, and green beans. These varieties are widely available at grocery stores or wholesale retailers, And if you grow your produce, you can it yourself using glass jars and a pressure canner to preserve the vitamins and minerals. Canned vegetables can last 10 to 20 years, making them an essential part of any survival stockpile. Even in survival, the flavor is crucial, and bouillon tubes can enhance your food for years, which is why they rank number 11. A very practical and effective method of enhancing the taste of rice dishes, soups, and stews is to use bouillon tubes. The Amish are renowned for their straightforward, hearty cooking and seasoning techniques. It's typical to serve staples like beans or grain with bouillon tubes. The main ingredient in bouillon tubes is salt, which serves as a preservative and keeps them fresh for years when kept in a cool, dry location. Salt helps prolong shelf life by preventing microbial development for a family of 4, according to research published in comprehensive reviews in food science and food safety. Bouillon tubes are a lightweight and space-efficient complement to any electronic food storage system, and 300 to 500 of them should be sufficient to season meals for at least 2 years. Grocery stores carry them in a variety of tastes, including chicken, beef, and vegetables. As an alternative, you might keep powdered broth on hand, which has the same advantages, plus a longer shelf life. Rolling oats are more than just breakfast. They're a long-lasting, multi-purpose pantry staple. This leads us to number 10, but get ready because number 9 is even more useful. It's a survival tool with a ton of applications. When stored in sealed containers with oxygen absorbers, rolled oats have been a staple food for centuries, especially for communities like the Amish, who depend on wholesome, nutrient-dense foods. Rich in fiber, iron, and magnesium, oats provide long-lasting energy, which is essential in survival situations. According to a study published in the Journal of Stored Products, rolled oats can last up to 30 years. For a household of 4, research suggests storing 50 to 75 pounds of rolled oats, which may be used to make breakfast or even thicken soups and stews. You can easily find rolled oats in supermarkets, and purchasing them in bulk can save you money. As an alternative, think about steel-cut oats, which have the same nutritional advantages, but a slightly different texture. Life expectancy. Since white vinegar is one of the most durable and adaptable products you may keep, it is a must at number 9. White vinegar is a multi-purpose product that can be used for both cleaning and food preservation, a practice that the Amish have long adopted due to its effectiveness and simplicity. It is frequently used in pickling to preserve vegetables, and its natural acidity makes it a potent disinfectant. Research published in the Journal of Applied Microbiology highlights vinegar's antimicrobial properties, which contribute to its long shelf life. A family of 4 should keep at least 5 to 10 gallons of white vinegar on hand at all times. White vinegar is readily available at grocery stores in large containers, frequently at very low prices. In addition to its use as an eco-friendly cleaning agent, it works well as a weed killer and even soothes bug bites. Alternatives include apple cider vinegar, which has more health advantages and a comparable shelf life. Since cornmeal is a pantry staple that lasts for years and isn't only for baking, it comes in at number 8. The Amish have long used cornmeal to produce cornbread pancakes and other baked products, since it is inherently gluten-free, making it a perfect snack for people following a strict diet. Research from the Journal of Stored Products indicates a slangrumish. Do some research. A family of 4 can eat cornmeal for years if it is kept in airtight containers in a cold, dry location. The important thing is to keep it away from moisture, which can cause it to spoil. There will be enough cornmeal for long-term baking and food preparation, with 50 to 100 pounds. In addition to being readily accessible in supermarkets, cornmeal may be easily prepared at home by grinding dried corn. As an alternative, you might want to keep masa harina, which is finely ground corn flour used to create tortillas and tamales, and has a different texture but a comparable shelf life. In addition to being a salad dressing, apple cider vinegar is a preservation torture. Although it is ranked 7th in our list for powerhouse, number 6 will be your go-to option for frying and enhancing the flavor of any meal. Continue to watch. For generations, the Amish have used apple cider vinegar for its many health advantages and food preservation. According to research published in the Journal of Food Science, Apple cider vinegar's strong acidity makes it a great natural preservative, particularly for pickling. It also prevents germs from growing, which makes it a great option for food storage and preservation. Research indicates that it may also help control blood sugar levels and enhance digestion, among other health benefits. A household of 4 should stock 5 to 8 gallons of apple cider vinegar, which can be made at home by fermenting apples or purchased at grocery stores and used for pickling and as a health tonic. Apple cider vinegar has several health advantages. White vinegar is a reasonably priced substitute for traditional cleaning and food preservation methods. Butter. Even without refrigeration, GE may last for years, making it an excellent option, even though it may spoil soon. By eliminating water and milk solids from butter, CH for number 6 ghee, a form of clarified butter, is a durable fat that has been utilized for centuries by the Amish and other self-sufficient groups. Ghee turns into pure fat that doesn't need to be refrigerated and can be kept for years. According to a study published in the Journal of Food Science, ghee is a vital source of fat in survival scenarios since it can persist for years when kept in a cool, dark environment. At least 10 to 15 pounds of ghee should be kept on hand by a family of 4. This can be used for baking, frying, or just seasoning food. Coconut oil is another fat source with a comparable shelf life that may be used for cooking or skincare. You can buy pre-made ghee at most grocery shops or create your own by slowly boiling butter until the milk solid separates. For generations, hardtack has been a mainstay for soldiers and sailors. It's difficult but endures forever, ranking 5th. Because of its low moisture content, hardtack has been used for generations by the Amish, who place a strong emphasis on self-reliance. A study of food microstructure supports the longevity of hardtack, which is a simple yet durable food made from just flour, water, and salt. This lack of moisture inhibits the growth of bacteria and mold, so a family of 4 can store about 20 pounds of hardtack for a long-lasting emergency meal that is high in calories. As an alternative, think about storing crackers or dried bread, though they might not last as long as hardtack's salt, which isn't just for seasoning, but also a vital preservative that can last forever. You can make hardtack at home with simple ingredients and soften it by soaking soups or beverages to make it more palatable. And for that reason, it ranks 4th. Because of its dehydrating qualities, which inhibit bacterial growth, salt has been used for millennia to preserve food, particularly by the Amish, who use it to cure meats and pickled vegetables. This makes it an indispensable preservative in circumstances when refrigeration is not accessible. According to studies that have been published in critical reviews in Food Science and Nutrition, salt helps preserve food by making it unfriendly to germs when kept in a cold, dry location. Salt is one of the most important survival supplies since it never goes bad. To preserve food and season it for a long time, a family of 4 should have at least 10 to 20 pounds of salt in their pantry. Although salt is cheap and readily available in most supermarkets, alternatives such as Himalayan salt, kosher salt, or sea salt may be preferred by individuals who are thinking about the additional uses of salt. Additionally, it can help with wound care, crises, and even water filtration and cleaning. An inexpensive and easy staple. The third point is that, if properly stored, white rice can endure up to 30 years. The Amish, who are known for their reliance on basic staples, frequently used white rice as a filling and energy-supplying food, according to research published in the Journal of Food Science and Technology. This is because white rice is inexpensive, versatile, and has an exceptionally long shelf life when stored properly. In a cool, dark location, white rice preserved in mylar bags with oxygen absorbers can keep its nutritious value for up to 30 years. White rice is widely available at grocery stores and wholesale clubs, and it's frequently less expensive when purchased in bulk as an alternative. It's advised that a family of 4 stockpiles 100 to 200 pounds of white rice to ensure that there's enough for daily consumption over an extended time. White rice is an excellent source of carbohydrates that are essential for maintaining energy levels during stressful or resource-scarce situations. Despite having a lower shelf life because of its higher oil content, brown rice is worth keeping for its extra fiber and minerals. Due to their high protein content, colored beans rank as the second most vital item on our list and are therefore necessary in any survival circumstance. A staple of Amish self-sufficiency, dried beans offer a plant-based protein that, when preserved correctly, can persist for decades, according to studies published in Food and Bioprocess TA. According to technology, dried beans can retain their nutritional content for up to 30 years if stored in airtight containers in a dry, cool environment. Since beans are high in protein, fiber, vitamins, and minerals like potassium and magnesium, they are an essential resource in survival scenarios where fresh food is scarce. It is advised that a family of 4 stores 100 to 150 pounds of dried beans. Common types are kidney beans and black beans. Lentils and pinto beans are easily found in supermarkets, and purchasing them in bulk might result in cost savings. If you want to extend the shelf life of beans, you can store them in mylar bags with oxygen absorbers. As an alternative, think about keeping dry peas or lentils, which have comparable nutritional value, but might cook more quickly than traditional dried beans. If you've ever wondered why honey from ancient Egyptian tombs is still edible, it's because it never goes bad, making it the most nutritious item listed. Honey has been utilized for generations by the Amish and other self-sufficient societies as a vital survival meal, making it more than simply a delicious treat. Its distinct characteristics, such as its high acidity and low moisture content, produce an environment that prevents bacterial growth and prolongs its life, according to a study published in the Journal of Microbiology and Biotechnology. The antibacterial qualities of honey are attributed to enzymes such as glucose oxidase, which generate hydrogen peroxide and prolong honey's shelf life. Since processed honey frequently loses its enzymes, antioxidants, and trace minerals, a household of 4 should store 10 to 15 pounds of raw, unfiltered honey. Honey has a nearly endless shelf life and may be kept in airtight containers in a cold, dark location. While supermarket shops carry honey for the greatest nutritional value, try buying raw, unfiltered honey from your local farmer's market. Beyond its use as a sweetener, honey can also be used as a natural remedy for minor burns, wounds, and sore throats, adding even more value to your stockpile. Just as the Amish prepare for difficult times, you can protect your family by stockpiling these 20 durable foods. If this video was helpful, kindly subscribe to support the channel. Until next time.